Yo, what's up? Good evening, my people. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Blitz Pickup. Obviously, we going to get into some film work today, breaking down this run game. So we took a poll last episode, and the run game won the poll. So you guys voted for us to break down this run game. Y'all know what time it is if y'all see me first. Someone we're gonna be missing a box. Let's just say that. Someone's running late, but they got a real legit excuse. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into this run game. Before I do that, man, let me bring up my co-host Lou. What's good, Lou?
Tone, what's good?
Hey man, listen. Another day. Um it's not often we break down run game back to back, but it seemed like at least our listeners, they are here for the running game. Lou, now you didn't get opportunity to see what they were talking about, but I told them you were slowly but surely coming around to being a trenches type dude. You know what I'm saying? So hey, how you feeling about this trenches so far, man?
Hey, Tone, man, it's all about It's all about the trenches, Tone. You know what I'm saying? We've been preaching trenches around here for years. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's all about the trenches, man. Trench gang, man.
Appreciate you, Nene. We appreciate that. She got finals. Sean, what's good with you, my brother? What's good? What's good? Hey, y'all got a big game, Sean, against the Patriots. You understand? Y'all got a big game coming up. Um, but yeah, Lou, listen, man. All three of the running backs scored. All three of them. HN, uh, Jalen Wright, and Ollie Gordon. So this run game is looking good. It's looking like we built for December, January. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, Tone, listen, the fact of the matter is, this is the kind of football that a lot of people have been preaching about that wins, to your point, wins in December, wins in January. That that Tyreek Hill, the two of the Jalen Waddles of the world, that's all fun and cute in September, maybe a little bit in October. But no, when again, you can't argue. This is the kind of football that travels, running game and defense. And luckily enough for us, Tone, the Miami Dolphins are kind of adopting that approach. Running game and defense are probably the two strongest units, I would say, that are on our football team now. So it travels, man. I think the running game travels, and again, defense definitely travels. So
Yeah. So I think now the competition is going to be a step up in competition. So we're going to see how that plays out. But before we get into this film work, you think how do you think we're going to fare against the now taking a step up? I think right now we really have to deal with worry about the Patriots and our next game, which is not even I don't even know. I don't think Pittsburgh's rush defense is all that good, is it?
nah, Tone, because I was thinking, I was doing a little bit of homework on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I know here recently, I think it was the game when they played the Bills. It was the Bills ran for over 200 yards, I believe, against the Steelers in Pittsburgh. That was the most given up by any Pittsburgh Steeler team in Pittsburgh in history,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So Buffalo was able to run on them, and I forgot what other team it was. A couple weeks ago, or even last week against the Ravens, that put up some good rushing yards against Pittsburgh. So I don't think their rush defense is like, again, if Miami comes to play and what we've seen here recently, Tone, from the Miami Dolphins running the ball, I think Miami could run the ball a little bit, have some success on running the ball against the Steelers. I don't think their run defense is like that. I know. I think again. I think we would have to look at it, but I think it was Buffalo that ran for 200 plus
I heard
against
they
the
gave
Steelers.
up 200 plus two back-to-back games, the last two games.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too. So yeah, listen, again, the way the Miami Dolphins have been running the ball, Tone, and to your point, you just highlighted all three running backs for the Dolphins score last week. Listen, if Mike McDaniel keeps up with this approach, and again, the approach is take the ball out of Tua's hands, and bro, I've seen a crazy stat, Tone, that it's when the Dolphins run for 30 plus attempts or more, they're virtually unbeatable, Tone, right? Like
Mm.
no one beats Miami when they run the ball for 30 plus times. So that should be the approach. And I do think they can run the ball on the Steelers, man.
Now, and I know people that hear that, and I'm about to get. Let me start setting up right now. hear that and say, "Oh, what? It's just simple. Run the football 30 times and win." No, the to be able to run in order to run the ball for 30 plus carries a game, you have to have success, and that's on first, second down, and mainly first down. You know what I noticed, Lou? The past two times we've been I've been breaking down the run game. Majority of our explosive plays, which is 10 plus yards, are on first down.
Mm,
That says a
mm.
lot.
That does say a lot. Yep.
How many times I say, "Oh, first and 10." This run is a first and 10, right? So, but yeah. So going into December, January, that that's a great sign. But let's see if it translates against the upper competition. Last question before I pull up the film, Lou. Achan, the injury. They say he could have played if it was an emergency situation, but he's still nicked up, right? Do you think that's a big deal going forward, or are you worried any about it?
Well, A Chain is such a big, offensively, he's such a key for us, like a weapon for us, Tone. I would say, yeah, it's a concern. Now, again, thank God it was no broken ribs or this, that, and the third. We haven't heard nothing. I, I think, I think he just the way he landed. I don't know if you got that play on the breakdown, but he kind of landed on the ball. I
Mm-mm.
think maybe the wind kind of caught him a little bit. Yeah, maybe his ribs are a little bit sore, but I don't think no broken ribs. I think me and you kind of understand how the game works. You can probably shoot some things up and make him feel better for the game. Um, but yeah, I would say it's a concern. Now, the thing I would say is a positive. I like certain things that Ollie Gordon has brought, and the emergence of Jalen Wright last week, Tone. As soon as A Chain went out, Jalen Wright went in there, and it seemed like the Dolphins didn't miss a beat. And the longer Jalen Wright kind of stuck in the game, it looked like he got better and better as the time kind of the game went on. Tone, he's a bigger back, right? He still has the speed. I don't want to say he's as fast as A Chain, but he's a bigger back that has some speed to him. So again, is it a concern with Devon A Chain maybe not being a full 100%? I would say yes, but I do think, Tone, looking at the whole collective, and I've said this week, Tone, the collective of the room with Devon, Jalen, and Ali, I think them three as a collective, I think Miami has more than enough in the actual room that we should be fine. But yeah, it's a concern because A Chain does so much for us offensively. But I still think the Dolphins have, more than enough. What say you though? Do you think A Chain is a big concern, or do you like what Ali and A Chain or Ali and Jalen have been
Jalen
giving you?
Wright. See now,
Yeah.
Jalen Wright, that because I already felt like Ali Gordon was showing some signs of promise. Jalen Wright is what we was looking forward to, right? Being what we were just expected for him to do last year, and it didn't pan out to how we wanted it to. What we initially thought it was, how we thought it was going to happen. So seeing him do have success this game, and you said the key thing, he got better as the game got on went on, and as the carry started getting higher and higher, which means he was running. I mean, wearing down the defense. That is a great key. Hold on, Calvin, my good brother. I see you in here. Listen, man, I'm gonna say some good things about your boy Jonah today. Might have a bad thing or two to say. Maybe I ain't, but we got some good things. I told you this was the first game that I have seen that I said something like, "Okay, Jonah, that's what I'm talking about." But yeah, we breaking down the run game, Kelvin. So you popped in right on time, my brother. Bones, I see you in the building. But yeah, back to Jaden Wright and Ollie Gordon. I think the fact that did you hold on? Did you see his interview afterwards when they asked him in the locker room about how he felt about his success and the way he played? I don't know if you did you get opportunity to see
No,
that?
I didn't see none of that. No.
Now I don't know if it was arrogance or just confidence, but he seemed to me he seemed frustrated and agitated. Like, I don't know why they ain't been doing this. Honestly, he said, this is what I expected. I knew I could do this. He said, so no, I wasn't surprised if that's what you wanted me to answer. If that's what you were looking for. He said, no, I'm not surprised. I always had confidence in myself, and I knew I could do this. He said, I just went out and did what I knew I could do. So I don't know if that was arrogance or that was confidence, but it seemed frustrated. And he seemed to be frustrated with the lack of utilization. So that might be something to keep an eye on. And remember last season, his father came out and tweeted, you know, that his give his son opportunities, you know. So that means he was showing his frustration since last season. And I went back, like I said, shout out, I don't know, Ali is not in here yet. I haven't seen him, but he asked me to see if I could figure out what happened because he did start off look like they was using him, and then they just for some reason, for whatever reason it was, they just stopped using him. And I went on the film and I'm like, well, I seen nothing but good, you know. Yeah, he missed a hole here and there, maybe, but the way people were saying that his vision wasn't good, I didn't see that last year when I put on the film. I didn't. I saw as soon as he got the football, there were defenders on him immediately. So, but to me, I like the mindset. I do like him expecting to be this productive, right? And expecting to be used more and saying like I believe in myself. Just give me an opportunity. Because mindset in this sport is one of the number one things and keys to being successful. Because if you don't believe in yourself, when you start, because you're going to make mistakes, no one's going to be perfect. You start making those mistakes, you're going to start doubting yourself. I don't need players like that, especially playing a running back position. I need players to say, no, I know what I'm doing. I expect to get out there, and I don't expect to drop off. And hey, listen, 22 carries, 107 yards in a touchdown? I'll take that any day. So yeah, I'm confident in him, and I think me and you, without question, we like the mindset of Ollie Gordon. He talked that talk, and he got in the game and walked the walk. At least with his run style. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it, and mainly because, like you said, it's a real. He fell on the football. He would have been able to go back in if needed be. So yeah. So even if I want to see the young guys anyways, right? Because we having these conversations, right, Lou, about should we or should we not pay Achan? Well, that decision will be a little bit more easy if you know what you got out of the two guys right behind them. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, yeah. Hey, listen, we appreciate you. We love what you bring to the table. You are a weapon, a major weapon at that. But man, we have confidence in these two guys right behind you. We invested in, like, we traded up to go get Jalen Wright. And then we got Ollie Gordon. Hey, we have some leverage here, come to the table, and now you understand what you have behind you. So, but yeah, so let me get into this film breakdown real quick. Let me see. Hold on, let me share my screen, y'all. Got y'all. And make sure y'all hit the like button, man. And if it's y'all first time around, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. A Jane is out the door. You can't even say his name right. Look at Crypto. Here we go.
Crypto said he wants Achane with Green Bay. Ain't that what he said?
Yeah, Louis, talk about Green Bay. Man, get out of here.
Man,
all right, we good? Are we good?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're good. Yep.
Let me see if I can full screen it. Okay, play number 1. This is 1st and 10. 13 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock. I believe this is play number 4. Yeah, this is actually the 4th play of the game on offense. Like what I said, Lou, 1st and 10.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
is I think this is the 20 or 39. Yeah, 39-yard rush from Achan. So here we go. Hey, Kelvin, pay attention to your boy right here, Jonah. Reaching that second level. I like that. And actually getting his hands on him, pushing back, creating that lane for him to get in there. I do believe on this play, Aaron Brewer, I think he messed up, and shout out to Patrick Paul. I think Patrick Paul did such a great job of walling his guy off to where it prevented prevented the from getting to cut the lane off. So let me pause it right here. So pay attention to we've been let me speak for myself, been highly critical of Jonas Savai Knight. I like the way he climbed to the second level and without any help got attached to his guy and maintain attack and pushed him. Actually pushed him. What I want to see some physicality, and then pushed him again when he disengaged to continue. It's going to create a nice lane here for Achan, and you're going to just see Patrick Paul getting in position and warding off his guy, which is I think it's going to be here because I think they're going to motion Julian Hill here. Julian Hill is going to wall him off. You're going to have Alec Ingo. I think he's going to pull here. Nice kick out block on this guy, like around this area here. And when Patrick Paul just get right here, he's going to get right here and wall him off. That allows a nice lane here. But Aaron Brewer is going to get beat, I think, bad by this guy. Like nice swim move. But because Patrick Paul is going to wall his guy off so good, it's going to maintain that lane for Achan to get up there. So here we go. Yeah, motion. Can you hear the motion? And boom, see that right there? Did y'all see how easy he got? Let me back that up. Watch. Quick, he's gonna get hit with a quick spin move. Quick spin move. Boom. See that? Missed it. Head down. You're in a bad. This is a bad position right here. Head down, swim move. He has eyes on quarterback, fullback, and running back. Right? But look at Patrick Paul. Patrick Paul is gonna seal his guy out. Jonah is gonna get the kick out here and wall him off here. And then Alec Ingo is going to get a nice kick out block here. Boom. See how you see how he got beat. So now look, he has a free rush here. Now look at Patrick Paul in position here. Coach Strange too. Look at this. And Austin Jackson, his guy just waited out here, not even in the play. And for this, if he doesn't get beat, Achan has two ways to go when he gets the ball. He could easily could have cut it back into this lane and took it that way, and also continue with the flow of the football and go this way. We got a nice wall seal here, and now this is Alec Ingo's guy here. I mean here, sorry. You see that? Ingo here. Look, here we go. I'm sorry. Let me back that up. You see how Patrick Paul warding this off? He has to go around him, so he doesn't have a clear angle to get to Achan. Back that up again. We run it. See right here? Boom. Right here. Paul right here. Boom. See how he sealed him off? Getting his push. Driving his guy this way. Run. Boom. Bumped him. Y'all see how he bumped him? Bumped him right off. He had that just created just that enough right here. Nice lane. Good vision right here for Achan to one plant and go upfield. This is going to be a nice kick out block here. Look at Jonah. Stand engaged to his play. He actually pushing him back. And then he's going to push him again right here to maintain this lane right here, the cutback here. And as you can see, he's still having to fight around Patrick Paul. This Patrick Paul is creating this. And boom, nice lane for Achan to get up here. And now this right here. Oh, nice spin. Y'all did y'all. Let's rewind that. You see how he give him that little jab step? Let's see. Watch Achan give him that little jab.
That's a real nice spin move right there.
You saw that? Jab to the outside and spin. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just physical running here. 1, 2, 3 defenders engaged. Still running.
That is just keeping your legs chopping. That's all that is.
There you go. Keep your legs chopping. Yeah, let it run full one time so y'all could get, the full play. I like this, Jonah. Push him. Boom. Oh, you ain't give him enough? Boom. Push him again. Yeah, don't finish.
This is good execution by the offensive line.
Offensive line play. Offensive line. And Julian Hill too. And your boy Eagle. I know you don't want to give him credit, but your boy Eagle, nice kick out block. He has another one I'm gonna show you. He has a pause that. He has another one that I'm going to show you, Lou, where he actually run and push this guy down. But that was there. Obviously, we're in the red zone here. So this one is uh this is the touchdown. Oh no, we're not watching that. That's the touchdown for Tua. So the next one I'm gonna go to is first 11 minutes on the clock. Okay, 11 minutes. Here we go. Okay. All right, this one is again. This is first and 10. I believe this is a 7-yard run. In my notes, I put Strange instead of Jackson. Oh, okay. I think this is one of the ones where I would have preferred Coach Strange, not because I think he's going to pull Strange out to the outside, and if he just let Austin Jackson get that guy first, it would have made for a better a run. Yeah, but let's watch it. Yeah, see how he pulled Austin Jackson here. We're gonna see from the end zone angle. Um, so here we go. He's gonna pull Austin Jackson, and I remember thinking if you just pull Cole Strange instead of Austin Jackson, I think he would have had a better opportunity to reach his guy because I think he had to reach 44. But again, I like this right here. First thing I noticed here, yeah, you see he got Cole Strange going here and then pull Austin Jackson from here to here, trying to get here. But I don't know why you just don't have Austin Jackson take him and let Coach Strange just reach him. Right? See, you see how Austin Jackson is reaching to go get him? And guess what? He beats him to the spot, and he's the one that stopped this from being a potential longer game. See that? So if me personally, I'm like, you're running this way. Just do like you did him, Jackson. All I need you to do is cross his face, and just get your leverage, cross his face. Let him pull to this left, pull here, right? Let him pull this way, and he can have a better beat on him. Right there. Because look, the motion made him get right here. So boom, instead of doing this, you let him do that, wall him off. He go directly right here and get him. All he have to do is wall him off. And you see, he already have a lane here, and you pulled Aaron Brewer, which is going to meet him here. Nice seal right here by Jonah. You see that, Kelvin? This is what I like to see from Jonah. He didn't need help for Patrick Paul like they used to give him. It's Paul. Obviously, Paul going to seal his guy off, right? And then if it's Cole Strange is here already walling him off, Jalen Wright, he could have even cut here or just kept with the flow of the football. This is a open lane right here. Look at this nice little lane that they created for him. But being that the linebacker is faster than Austin Jackson, he beats him to the spot. Now, the only way Austin Jackson could stop him is by holding. Because of this is technically a hold right here. They just didn't call it. And he still was able, because he released, you see how quickly he released it, but he was able to make the play. And this is one of the critiques that I have of Mike McDaniel. See, he's not getting touched here until he's out here. Now he could potentially do what Achan did to the safety and give him one move, or just beat him to the side, break an angle, because he does run a 4-3, guys. Jalen Wright runs a 4-3, right? And I think that would have been a better option. You know what I'm saying? Back it up, rewind it again. Rewind it one more time, just so y'all can see, what I'm talking about. One more time, y'all. So, this is the thing that I be saying. He's overstretching the tackles and the guards sometimes. Like sometimes just, man, make it, simplify it. They're blocking good, mano y mano is what I'm paying attention. There's not too many people getting beat really, really bad. So you should have that trust to where I just need you to get in position, get to your guy, and all we need with the speed of our guys, all you really need to do is get in their way. Right? So here we go. Here again. See, I like the way he motioned him here. This is good play design. With get them to get over here, get them out of position. And man, look how much easier it will be for him just to go there. Go right there. Even if Austin Jackson just push him this way, just drive him off the ball. Look what he got to do. He has to go around Cole Strange. He has to go around him to get here. You see? He's almost about to trip over his legs. Get there. See? He's seeing the flow of the football, and he's like, I'm not coming towards you. I'm going to just follow the flow of the football.
Yeah, but I would have loved to see, and I know there's that DN right there, backside, unblocked. Yeah. So that would have been, a tough play for Jalen Wright. But I would have liked
to see him cut here, huh?
I would have loved to see him plant his foot and cut up right in between there, Tom.
But like I thought that too. Go ahead.
And I think if that's A-Chain, I think that's what A-Chain sees. I think that's the difference, the little subtle differences between A-Chain and Jalen Wright. Because, again, it would have been, that backside defender would have had a clean shot on Jalen Wright. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know, the way the Jets were missing tackles, the way Jalen Wright was bouncing off tackle. Like, if you play it from right here, look. Let it go a little. Right here, he should already be planting and cutting because he should know that Austin Jackson is going to seal. Coach Strange is already sealing his man. There's going to be a gap. Like, I think Jalen Wright, again, I understand what you're saying. I'm with you, right? I think Mike McDaniel is just, at this point, he's trying to do too much. But I still think Jalen Wright, there's a bigger opportunity if Jalen Wright would have just planted his foot and got
right here?
Up. Yeah, like right here, he should be planting because if you're playing it a little bit more, go for like right there. Look at the gap that's going to be created, and Jalen Wright is already going into the hole, right? Like I think right here he should be cutting more upfield in between where Austin Jackson is and where Cole Strange is kind of sealing off. You see what I'm saying? I think that's where he should have been going, in my opinion. Now that backside defender, Tone, you know what I'm saying? He would have had to make that guy miss. So, but I think your diagnosis is spot on. I don't know why Mike McDaniel had Austin Jackson basically, going around Coach Strange. I get what you're saying, but I still would have loved Jalen Wright. I think Jalen Wright, again, it's a positive player. No one's going to complain, Tone, off a 7-yard run. But I would have loved to see Jalen Wright kind of cut more inside here because I think there's more of an opportunity.
So if you're looking at this, a clean hole, you prefer him go towards the traffic? This is traffic.
Well, in my opinion, I think he's going into the traffic now. Like if I can get
this is an empty lane right here, Lou. You can't see because he's here. This is nothing. All he see right here is daylight.
Right, but there's traffic where he's going right here. If you look now, put your mouse going in between where Cole Strange was and where Austin Jackson was. There was nothing but daylight there too. You got to get small in between right here. Right here, you should be cut. No, we'll go between Austin Jackson and Cole Strange. Where are they at?
Just right here.
Right there. That's where he should be going, in my opinion.
But you not account for him?
And well, that's what I'm saying. That backside defender. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be tough, Tom. Right? I'm just saying. I think for me, I think A-Chain. If A-Chain gets in between Cole Strange and Austin Jackson, is what I'm saying.
So let me bring your memory back. You forgot that play that A-Chain got destroyed on a play just like this with that empty defender wiping him out because he tried to take this lane. You forgot?
Yeah.
A-Chain got destroyed trying to take that. I was like, oh my God, because he's free, which I get. I mean personally, and I see what you're saying. I don't think you make this, me personally, because if you get through here, that is a potential.
You off to the races.
But I'm thinking he's looking from here too. If right now he sees this guy's engaged, he get through this, he's off to the races too.
Absolutely.
Without
Right.
you know what I'm saying, empty defender. So which is now right here, if he squeezed through there, he have more because you're going to the sideline. You have more of a full field right here if he squeezed through there. So I get what you're saying. Um, that's probably that. What he run? He run a 4.38, and HN won a 4.34, right? Or 4.32, something like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
I
Something
think
like
that's
that. Yeah.
I think that's the 0.6 and 0.4 what HN gives you, and why
Right.
Jaden Wright
Right.
don't. And like you said, I think yeah, if HN, because we seen HN hit that like that and just run through the tackles, which we don't pay attention. Let me mention. I'm glad you said that. We haven't been mentioning how many guys HN make miss
Absolutely. Yep.
in the first, running through tackles, not just with his elusiveness, just running through tackles to when guys get a hand around his waist or his legs area, he's stepping through it. And I think that's that 0.6, 0.4 to 0.6, a little bit more speed, and to your point, Lou, more decisive. It's like boom, boom. That's the vision,
That's
right?
the vision. Right. Yeah.
Man, and I get what you're saying. Yeah, but this is man, dang, this is magic because he runs through this. People know he runs through this arm tackle right here. That is the one that got him. And I'm like, God, dog, he just could keep here or just go to the outside of Waddle. That would have been a nice play. But yeah, Lou, I think you when you said that you hit it the nail on the coffin. Jane Achan probably if he gets through there, that's a house call. That is a most definitely house call. But these are the little nuances that we talk about, and you could get this, which I hope he look at it and say, yeah, because that's two teaching moments, Lou. And I'm glad you pointed out because I didn't look at it from that standpoint. You could say A10, maybe if you cut back just a little bit quicker, just that's a good. We're taking 7 yards. And anyone is taking 7 yards every down. That's wearing down the defense with a bruising type back like Jalen Wright. I think that's his lane. You get what I'm saying, Lou? That's more his lane. Yeah. I'm gonna turn these seven,
Right.
then they're gonna come
Absolutely.
9 and 11 and 18 and boy, just give me that little glimmer of daylight, and I'm
And
out
I'm
the
out
back
of there.
door.
And I'm out
Yeah.
of there. Yeah.
So that's a teaching moment for both Mike McDaniel and Jalen Wright. Be like, man, maybe I could change this here, and then we get larger. These are more impactful plays. Which hey, on 1st and 10, you're taking again. That's back to back. I gave y'all 1st and 10. One was a 39-yard rush. This one was a 7-yard rush. Okay, next play. Here we go. 8:54. Oh, this is touchdown. This is the touchdown. Okay, so obviously, again, we're 1st and 10, and this is the touchdown run by Devon Achan. Nice cutback by Achan. I didn't like. Let me see. I wrote it down. Oh, let me wait till we get to it. I didn't like how this is probably gonna be one of the ones that I critique Jonah, even though he got in. I don't like how he let the defender extend his arms, and then I think Patrick Paul has to pick up his guy. Let me see. I think that's what this is. Um, yeah, you see how he let the defender he extend his arms like that, and it looks like he's trying to
Mm-hmm.
work his way up here. He's trying to work his way up here. You see that? Trying to work
Talking about
to
Jonah?
him, and I don't know. Yeah, Jonah right here. And then you
Yep.
see, I don't know if he's supposed to stay engaged, but you see how it looked like Aaron Brewer recognized it, and then boom, came back and got him. And then Jonah still, your guy is here, and that's a block on the back. See that? That could be the potential to call back right there. But shout out to let's go watch. Let's
Now
watch
that's
18
great.
go.
That's great. That's great vision right there by H. You see that
Yes.
little subtle cutback right there, Tone? That's what I was talking about on that
Yep.
last play. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. That's exactly what I was saying. Now let's watch Achan and just watch him just getting a look at this. He's not even paying attention to him. He like you ain't. I ain't even
Yeah,
worried
you're out
about
of
you
the
getting
play.
me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
looking
We ain't
at
worried
this and
about that.
seeing what my blockers develop. Look at that.
That's a fact.
Man,
Yeah.
he already made his decision right. He saw Jonah out of position and said, make him block.
That's it.
Make
That's it.
him block. I'm gonna bring you back here. You're not catching me, my good buddy. And yeah, that's you see what I said, Lou? That 0.6 to 0.4. You see how
Absolutely.
he
Yeah.
got through there.
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
through there. It's like God. And then this is just good. And again,
That was a great way to seal off that block by Aaron Brewer too. The way to come back
yes,
and get his
that's
hands
what I
on
was
that
gonna point
defender.
out.
Yeah, that was great
Mm-hmm.
by Aaron Brewer right there.
Now watch this.
And A Chain has become such a patient runner. To your point, Tom. Like he wasn't worried about that first defender.
Bingo.
Like he's not even worried about him. But he's setting up. Like if you notice, he's setting up
Look where
his
he's at.
blockers. Yeah.
Yes.
He's setting up
Look
his
where he's at. He's
blockers,
like,
Tone. He's patient. Yeah.
now I want to point something out. Coach Strange, Austin Jackson, this is very key. This allows him to make that cutback because they don't
1000%.
got the flow. Cut the flow off. You see that? This stand engaged. Here, look at Alec Ingo. Stand engaged, not allowing them. You know how they say hustle plays. No one can make a hustle play
Mm-hmm.
and make a play by chasing A10 down, and he get to make this cut here, right there, without them. If they're not engaged with their players, he's not right here. He's already here and
Right.
able to make a play.
Yep.
He's not here. Look at A10. I mean, Austin Jackson still put his arm out to get a hand on him, and this was very smart by Waddle. People didn't see that.
Let him
But
go. Yeah. Let him go.
watch Waddle. Watch him. He I ain't even. Don't touch him. No need. You know how to say. You're not even in the play. Stop. And again, look at Darren Waller. He's not listen away from it, but look what he's doing. Making sure his player do not get in and make a play. All of that with a guy like this, end zone. Now you just a hair too late. A hair too late. And that's Alec Ingle from the backside of the play, still fighting for his guys. This is a great play by HN, and plus Wallen is sending people off, and Patrick Paul and listen. Patrick Paul been balling, man. Patrick Paul been balling. I ain't gonna lie, like this is because we complain about this offensive line, and we just watching what they're doing, and this is them just doing a job. This is them even nice. This is Cedric Wilson. Just that little chip, like that's all I need. I don't give him a free run into A10, and boom. Once you're in a trailer position, you can kiss that goodbye. And that's it. Just look at working. Waller's out of the screen working. These two working. And then Patrick Paul, stand with him. That allows him to cut back. Look at that. He cut back and he's out of there. Great play. Great play, man. Shout out to the offensive line, man. We got to get shot to the trenches. We've been killing them for years. I don't even hear enough people talking about, hey, let's give a shot. Have anyone when we online, YouTube, all of the people that critique them, all the big YouTubers, have we heard any of them giving the credit to this offensive line like how when they was critiquing them?
Never. They don't even talk about the offensive
not one
line.
time. There used to be all kind of tweets and messages and people coming online and doing film breakdown and showing how bad the offensive line was playing. I don't see the same energy for the positive part. That's kind of crazy to me. Where we going? 341. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Oh, this is a touchdown. Jaden Wright touchdown. I got something for Jonah. Maybe Jonah did his thing. Shout out. See, listen, when I see this, that they're no longer using Patrick Paul to help him, this good. And listen, Aaron Brewer is going to pancake his guy. A couple plays I watched Aaron Brewer, and he done to push him down with this one. He gonna pancake and finish him. But even when they out to play, I like when you know how I say the mentality, Lou. I like when the guy already out of the play, and you know your guy gone, you still give him that extra push just cause. I like
Just
that
to let them
mentality.
know. Just to let them know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Watch this. This Aaron Brewer. This is Jonah. Push his guy all the way in the end zone. It's Jonah here. I'm sorry, but you see Aaron Brewer finish on the ground, finishing his guy. So, here we go. This is the angle. He's gonna take his guy to nice way. We remember we've been seeing him get overpowered. Oh, I heard somebody come in. You remember we've been seeing him get overpowered. Guess what? Guess what? Put your guy. Look what Jonah did. Uh-uh. Create an empty lane. Get him all the way out of here. Look up, reset the line of scrimmage. Look at Aaron Brewer. Yeah, I mean, Cole Strange. Right here. Look at all this. Look at this work. Now he got swim, but it's already, this is all you need. It's right here. Take your physical back one-on-one, and Aaron Brewer. Finish, my brother. Finish. Boom. Pancake. Pancake. Let's run that back. See, I like this. This is what I like. This is what I'm talking about. And the thing about this, he's doing this against a D tackle. You know, you remember I was complaining about him not getting his hand on linebackers. D tackle, reset the line of scrimmage. And when you get your hands on a linebacker, you finish like what Aaron Brewer is doing. Bodied him.
And Aaron Brewer is a monster, bro.
Yeah.
For as small as he is, and we thought he was going to have problems with some interior D lineman. Now, I know he was taking on a linebacker there, but, bro, and like Aaron Brewer has been great ever since he's been a Dolphins home. Jess, he again, bro, he's been
I heard
better
somebody
than
coming up with
advertised.
Jess. Shout out to Jess
Yeah.
putting up.
Yeah, he's been better than advertised, man.
Hey, Lou. Now I know you know what I'm saying, you was busy last episode, but bro, I had showed a play where he pancaked the D tackle had him by at least 50 pounds. And he pancaked that boy. And it was mano y mano. I say, oh yeah, that's mentality right there. Here we go. What we got? That was second and 2 on the goal line. These are run plays. Like majority of the time, you're gonna run a play and you see what they're doing. They have to move people off the football, off the line of scrimmage, and they're doing that. So let's give the big boys some credit when credit is due. Okay, second quarter. 7-10. So it's right here. All right. Oh, this I think. Well, my boy Kelvin. I hope Kelvin in here. You see, I've been giving your boy Jonas some credit. Let me see. Check my note. But I think this one, when I think Jonah, Jonah probably wasn't one of his best reps. I think this is the 29-yard run, right? Yeah, 20-yard run for A10. This might be the one he got injured on. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the one he got injured on. Right here. Yeah, that's the one he got injured on. Yeah. See, he stayed down. This is the one he got injured. Just fell on the football. Fell on the football. Okay, here we go. Let me see. I said something about Jonah. I said Coach String saved Jonah. So let's see how this go. You know, let me point you something. I like when Mike McDaniel motion him to get them linebackers flowing, because just that little slide, you see how they slid? Rewind it. You see, watch how when he motioned them, they just take that little half a step this way just to give them that angle. Everyone to get the angle to get HN to the outside. You see that? Boom. Everyone slid over. You see that? Look at that. Now you just slide them over and you run them back this way. But they're already, look, you already, listen, at an advantage here. Oh, okay. This is, oh, yeah. See, this is the one right here. This is, shout out to Coach Strain. When things like this happen, you see Coach Strain getting his seal. Jonah got beat. And this D tackle would have had a clear line to HN. But Coach Strain doing his job. And look what he does. He cut both of them off. Create this nice lane right here. Nice lane. And back up. And just Aaron Brewer gets to the second level easily. But let's rewind it. If you watch here, he beats Jonah. He beats him. See that? Jonah engaged, but he lets it. Whenever you see that D tackle extend his arm right there, he has you. See how he got his arm extended? Look at Jonah. You see Jonah head going back? He's extended. But shout out to Coach Strain doing his job. Shout out to Austin Jackson doing his job, and Aaron Brewer getting to the second level to where it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You still have a nice lane right here. Nice lane. You see? And HN get through there. Second, watch this, Lou. Watch how he toss. They go, this is the one I'm talking about. Watch Aaron Brewer. Toss him. Boom. See how he tossed him? Oh, he ain't done yet. Boom. You see him gave you that last little. Hold on. Let me give you the sideline view. Oh, my bad. Let's get the sideline view on this one. Here we go. Watch my boy Aaron Brewer right here. Just watch him. Watch him get to that second level. Here you go. Right here, engage. Right there. Watch him. Gonna toss him. Oh, you ain't hit the ground? You ain't. Boom. Give him another push. You see how he threw him out of bounds. Play all the way over here. But Aaron Brewer don't care. Let me see that again. This is a little bit more rewind. This is the mentality that I like. Look, he's already bodying him right here. Again, right here. Finna give him a shove. Watch here. You finna give him that shove right here. Get him out of bounds. Look at it and look at him. He's looking at him. Look at the play. The play right here. Oh, wait. I ain't see this. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I like mentality. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, we got bodies on the ground back here too. Is that Jonah? Somebody don't tell me that Jonah pancaking somebody. Shout out to the O-line, man. Shout out to our O-line. We gonna give them credit, man. We gonna give our O-line more credit than what people been giving them. Cause we've been complaining too much about this offensive line. This type of stuff I like. Make a motion, boom, get there. Oh yeah, Austin Jackson doing the same thing. Push him the first time, try to push him again. Look at John. Push him, get him out of there. Oh, hold on. Let's point out. Shout out to our shout out to Malik Washington too. See this? Just make stand engaged. If HN would have stayed outside, I think he could have scored. Let me see. Yeah, if he would have took this angle here, I think he would have scored. Shout out to even our wide receiver blocking downfield. But I like that mentality. You see that, Lou, when Aaron Brewer and pushing people and then give them another shove just to let them know. That's the mentality that I've been looking for from our offensive line. That's what you got to do as the offensive line. You don't get the glamour, the glitz and the glamour. You got to do you in the trenches. They call it trenches for what? For a reason. I'm in. It's down in a little trench in the dirt. Is a little hole in close combat. Everything is close encounters. You have to impose your will on someone in the trenches, and that's how I want our offensive line blocking. Look at these. Every play that I'm showing you, there are lanes to be ran through. Lou, I don't know if you remember last off season, I was breaking down position by position. Remember when I got to the running game and I broke down the numbers? We was, I think, last in yards before contact. We was negative what 3, I think it was, or negative 2 or something like that. Yards before contact. That means before he get any yards, he's been contacted. Our running backs. I would love to see what the numbers are this year. These are open lanes that our offensive linemen are creating. That is what you talk. That's mentality. Where we going? Hold on. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. You know, when I see physicality, I like to, shine a light on it. Okay, now I'm going to the fourth quarter. I got 4 more plays for y'all, man. We're gonna go to the fourth quarter. Lou, you with me? I ain't hear you in a while. Lou, you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Listen, fourth quarter, we was up, right? This is when Jaden Wright was in. These are, I pointed out that play right there. I'm sorry, that play right there on the 39 yard, that was 1st and 10. So let me read that out. The play that I called out. The first run, the long 39 yard run, that was on 1st and 10. The second run, the second run, what it was, the 7 yard run with Jaden Wright. What I was trying to say, Mike McDaniel just let Austin Jackson get the guy right in front of him and let Cole Strange pull. That was on 1st and 10. The third one, that was on 1st and 10. That was the touchdown. On 1st and 10 in the goal line. I mean, not that wasn't a touchdown. Sorry, that was the one when A-Chain broke the 29 yarder. Sorry, the 29 yard. That was on 1st and 10. The touchdown by Jaden Wright, that was 2nd and 2 in the goal line. These are all rundowns that we seen our offensive line perform well. Rundowns. Now I'm going into the fourth quarter, and I got 1st and 10, 1st and 10, 2nd and 11, and 1st and 7. All rundown when you're trying to preserve the lead, and they know you're about to run, and we're going to see that our offensive line still was handling business. And just going through the play-by-play, you see 7 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards, 11 yards here and there. And I'm like, okay, this is what I like to see. This is 10 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. All right. Right here. All right, this is, and shout out to Jaden Wright from running through tackles too. Remember, we give A-Chan, we give him credit for doing that. Jaden Wright too, running tough. I like, you see this right here. He let me back that up real quick. See this right here, and then running him back out. This holds the safety. Watch the safety. You see the safety, he's right by him. And now he's running. That gives him back the cutback lane right here. And he's able to this is on 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter, trying to preserve the lead. Oh yeah, again too. Also, I forgot. This is, I don't know if you remember when we Lou and Jess, when we was watching the game and we just came off 2 punts back to back, and they had just got that punt return. I'm like, we need to respond. We
Mm-hmm.
need to respond to put the game away. And we what you said when you came back on screen, you said, "Hey man, they need to get back to the run." You remember that? And I was
That's a
like, "Yeah,
fact.
let's get
Yeah.
let's get 6 yards off the. This is the drive right here. This is the drive. 1st and 10. First and 10. Here we go. Look at you see. I like everyone down blocking, down blocking, down blocking, and all 18 had to do. I mean, he held the safety. Now this right here, I don't know. What do you think about leaving him by himself, Blue? This defender right here.
I think at this point he's out of the play. Like
He's
that
out of
don't really
play.
matter. Yeah, he's out of the play.
Now look at that. Oh man. See now that if he just get through that clean, man, make a move on him. I think he cut back this way. He's gone. He's gone. But look at this, y'all. You're not gonna tell me offensive line ain't doing their job? Look at this. Look at Patrick Paul cut him off. Ain't no one coming this way. Everyone go around. Cut this off. Got there. This 11 yards. Nice to step through. Hold on. Right here. Nice step through right here. You get engaged, stepping through that. You see that? This could have been 4 yards. 7 more out of it. Yo, what did I tell you? Did you just see what happened? Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to show you right now. Mentality. Watch this. Look at this. Look at Aaron Brewer. Look at him. Watch this. I ain't done. Get off him. Body.
That's a fact.
Bro, listen. When I watch Aaron Brewer, I'm like, this is the mentality that I like from my lineman. You remember, he's the one that be talking most of the trash. He talked most of the trash. Yeah, we got to remember last year. He said we got the best offensive line. We gonna show them. He got that mentality. He coming down here, even though he getting tackled. Oh no, this ain't gonna be no assisted tackle for you. Moves. Let the bodies hit the floor. Keep your head on the swivel. Look at them dapple each other up. Yeah. Mentality. That was first down. That was 1st and 10. We got 11. I think this play is the same one. Yeah, I think the very next play. This is the very next play. Very next play. We just got 11 yards on first down. Let's let it run. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, look, we can see this from here. Look at this lane. Look at this lane this offensive line create. You know who this is right here, Lou? This is a dude that we were raving about. We're gonna see it from the end zone lane, but I want y'all to see where he came from. This is Dulwich. Watch how he had to get all the way up here, get engaged, and cut him off. Look at that. He had to cut him off, give him that lane to run through. You know, you say,
yep. I'm trying to re-sign
passing
Dulwich.
in. You say
Yeah.
passing in and run blocking.
He gives you the best
Look
of
at that.
both worlds. Yep.
And every time you motion him, our formation. You know it's coming. Our formation. Shift him. Get him on that side. Give him what? That leverage. Look how he fight up there. Look how I'm fighting up there. Look at this right here. Push them. Get out of the way. Look at Austin Jackson. Patrick Paul creating the lane. Nice kick out block by Ingle. Look at Dulwich. Look at this. Aaron Brewer. Look at this. Come on. You want to go here or you want to go here? Run through that. Look at that, man. Hold on. I ain't rewinding enough. Rewind a little bit more. This is creating lanes, man. Firing off the ball. Push all of them. Austin Jackson here. Just that one plant and go. Dolan's fighting to get there. This is very important for him to get here. For this lane right here, he had to cut him off. Alec Ingle, boom. Way to earn your money, man. Way to earn your keep. Look at that. Back to back. That's 11 more yards. First down. Yeah, we know y'all trying to score. We trying to run the ball and preserve our lead. And y'all know it's coming at you. Like to see that. Now, this is no gain to what we got. Okay. Now this is off for the point this one out. This is just so y'all know this is coming off of this is coming off of a negative yard on first. You remember I said, Lou, don't stop running just because you get a negative yard. On first and 10, we got a loss of 1. We got a loss of 1. They come trying to preserve the lead. You know what it is. They come right back and run the ball right here. Here we go. Come back and run the ball on 2nd and 11. Right back and run the ball on 2nd and 11. Hey, Lou, watch my boy Ingle. Watch my boy Ingle. Get him on the floor. We've been talking trash about him. Put him on the floor. Hands down, man down. You're going to get a better angle. Let's get the end zone angle. Here we go. Here we go. Motion him. What's that? Nice lane. Look at Austin Jackson. Look at Alec Ingle. Cole Strange. Even Jonah. Look at Jonah up here. Look at Jonah. Look at this. Cole Strange, his guy, head down. Alec Ingle, his guy, on his way to the ground. Listen to this. Jonah stayed engaged. Stand engaged. Look at this lane. This lane. This is at the 15-yard, people. 15-yard line. Start here. Look at that. We started on the 20 and 5 yards downfield. We got up. This is where the next time he come in contact with somebody is 5 yards downfield. Austin Jackson, toss his guy, move him, push him again. Alec Ingle guy, boom. Y'all see him on the floor. On the floor. There you go. Nice 12 yards on 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11. Can we give our offensive line some credit?
They deserve a lot of it.
Credit.
They deserve a lot of it.
This is now this is the very next play. My last play is the very next play. I just showed you 3 runs. 2 runs. 3 runs. -1, 11, and this is when they put Ollie Gordon in for the touchdown. Now I ain't gonna lie, this is probably I got shaking my head, Jonah, so this is probably a bad rep for Jonah. But Patrick Paul, I think Jonah is gonna get destroyed. But he's gonna follow Patrick Paul, and Patrick Paul gonna push his guy all the way in the end zone and let Ollie Gordon get in there too. Yeah. Patrick Paul just gonna push him in. Just go ahead and push him on in. And you see Aaron Brewer come clean it up. He comes clean it up right here. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, he just see now this. Listen, you let your leverage out. He got out leverage. You see, he just threw him off him. Just threw him off, which it happens. It happens. I get it. This is learning. It don't take away from a good job that he's doing. But look at this part here. You see this seal. If he doesn't get tossed out, this is one of those one. Same thing with Jalen Wright. Just you get Ali go 1-on-1 with that linebacker or that safety, and I'm taking him any day. He would have took him into the end zone. The same way he gonna do this. But shout out to Patrick Paul and Waddle. Right after Jonah bad rep, cool. But guess what? Ali Gordon ran through him. Patrick Paul engaged. Once Patrick Paul seen that he got him, guess what he said? All right, I'll push all y'all in. Austin Jackson, and then Aaron Brewer. Clean it up. Finish. The offensive line playing with a nasty mentality. They playing with attitude. Look how he's celebrating. They playing with attitude and nasty mentality. One more time. Like the way them boys been playing, man. They let you know. You don't mind going back and looking at the film and say, okay, that's just manning up. Look, they already sealed this side off. Once they say what happened, look what everybody turn around and get to the football. It's not only the defense. Look how many defensive players around here. All right, now I got it. Come on, pursue. Everyone get in on it. Everyone, look, Julian Hill came from all the way over there just to dive on the pile. Like that mentality, man. That's it. That's the last play I got for y'all, man. That's what I got. Let me see. Move that. All right, we back, y'all. We back. Boom. Lewis, dang, just got here pretty late, so she got you in the wrong spot.
I got moved.
Yeah. We'll fix it. There we go. Now we set up. Listen. Oh, okay. I ain't had time. To see what's going on. What the chat was talking on. Hey, I see 22 of y'all in the building. What's going on, man? Let me see. I see Steve in the building. Steve, what's good? Jonah had a better game this week. Still need more consistency. Okay, I see that. A good motion get a couple inches to make a big play in the game of inches. Wow, Niner. You just done got to you, my brother. It's a CCR. It say how much longer until you show all these downfield dimes. Man, we were doing run game today, man. He said, Game Boy, shout out to my nemesis. Game Boy 305 say all this without Daniels. Coach Strange been playing pretty good lately. I think that's why Steve asked me would I that was you, Steve, I believe. I think he asked me would I consider letting Daniels go and just re-signing Coach Strange. Y'all saw Coach Strange today. I hope y'all saw him. Like I think we need to keep the same energy when we talk about how bad they are. When you come and watch this film and see how they putting on, he saved a touchdown one time. When Jonah got beat by his guy, guess what? Coach Strange cut it off, and he had to get around. And guess what? Boom, empty open lane, A10 off to the races for the 39-yard run. Paulo Diaz said it's Austin Jackson for keeping. He has all of the upside in the world, but his health is a concern. That is a fact. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see y'all going back to that place. Hopefully Brewer was talking smack to him while he put him down on his back side. Yes. I love blocking like that. That is fun to watch. Yes. See, I remember when I was saying that I remember when I look at he said when Bestie comes around numbers go up. When I was telling them that inside we were talking to spaces earlier, and I'm like, nah, man. When I was critiquing Jonah, I was critiquing him because, there was there was a time when I saw him get engaged with a linebacker and he don't push him down. He don't do just watch him. He had a different mentality today. Last game, He was putting his hands on people in the end zone. He moved his guy into the end zone. Whenever you block your guy and your guy's in the end zone, that all your running back have to do is follow you. And then you see, listen, now you just put on the film and watch Aaron Brewer. He's the smallest lineman we got, but he played like the biggest one. He played like he's Patrick Paul's size. A dog mentality. Everyone had concerns with his size, but don't seem to be hinder him at all. He gets good leverage. So I think it's best that we start to acknowledge the fact that these old linemen have been playing very, very well the past 4 games now. This is 4 games in a row. 4 games in a row. Another one we had, listen, there were 239 yards rushing we had. So, man, that type of stuff I enjoy watching. I enjoy just looking at the film and watching all these linemen do their thing, because they never get the shine. You know, we always give the glory to and notoriety to the quarterbacks and the wide receivers and running backs and things of that nature. But let's give the guys in the trenches some acknowledgement. That was nice. And all 3 of our running backs got a touchdown. 2 running backs over 100 total yards, and then so you can't ask for too much more. And then over 200 as a team, can't ask for too much more, man. That's about it. Lou, Jess, y'all got anything?
No. I'm good.
Nothing for me.
I'm with you though, Tone. I guess the last thing I'll say is it is good to watch this offensive line progress and get better, because at the end of the day, bro, like, we all know some of the limitations and flaws our quarterback have, and maybe some of our coaching has, and whatever our flaws are, it's just good to see some of these young guys. And to your point, Tone, the offensive line, these big uglies up front. That I think you made a great point earlier, Tone. Out of all that, like, again, we've won 5 out of the last 6 games, Tone, and
Yep.
me and you go into spaces every day, Tone, and not one person has highlighted how well this offensive line is playing. So for us to come out today, for you to break down this film and show everybody and highlight the Aaron Brewers of the world, the Jonas playing better, the Cole Strangers of the world, the Austin Jackson, a lot of these guys that are performing, it's just good, bro. And again, we need to start highlighting the offensive line. Again, this travels, Tone, Jess.
Yep.
This kind of play right here, and Tone, when you're saying how Aaron Brewer is finishing some of these blocks, when people are looking to, again, before the play is even over, you're looking to drive your guy to the floor and afflict more pain on a player. That translates, bro. It's about mindset. And hey, for the past 4 or 5 weeks, man, this offensive line has been doing an outstanding job. So I'm glad we did this film breakdown tonight, Tony. You got a chance to kind of highlight the offensive line, because they don't get a lot of credit, but credit, again, is well deserved up front.
Julian Hill too. Yeah.
Julian Hill. Hey, man,
Hey,
Alex
Val,
Ingold. Alex Ingold, a guy I've been killing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, played well. So you can't, it can't go unignored, man. I think Tone did a good job today in the aspect of, we kill a lot of these players and we talk shit about a lot of these players, but if they're playing well, the same way it's so easy for all of us to kill them, it should be easy for us to give them praise when they're doing well. So shout out to the offensive line, man.
Yeah, man, we got to give him a fact, and I'm glad you reiterated the fact that y'all remember hey Lou, hold on, I got something for you. You remember this statement? Y'all more worried about the old lineman than we are. I remember that. We wouldn't let we just wouldn't let that statement go, would we? You heard that statement all through the season, though. They killing them for that, killing them. And we talk offensive linemen all the time. How come we don't talk about offensive linemen no more? That's crazy to me. We don't talk online. Now, I broke down the film last week, and I'm breaking it down this week. And I'm thinking shout out to every one of y'all in the chat. If y'all first time, it's 24 y'all in the building. If y'all first time here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and shout out to everyone who voted on the poll last week for us to break down a run game. This is be 2 weeks back to back because I like to switch it up, but 2 weeks back to back, and I'm glad we did that. Right? I hope Kelvin, I hope you're still in the building. You like the way I pointed out the good from Jonah, and the way that he wasn't getting help. Right? Because if you go back to last Wednesday, I was pointing out a lot of he was getting help though. Patrick Paul helped him. Patrick Paul helped him. He go Aaron Brewer got to help him here. Double teams. This game, I seen one-on-ones. Moving people off the football. So, I'm just sorry. Let's shout out once again to the big uglies, to the offensive line for showing up and showing out. Right? That all we asked for, this is what we asked for. And what happened? Now all we need is our quarterback to come around. I was what Game Boy 305 at, I'm gonna say it again. Where all those, when are we gonna win games when Tua don't have such a great game? Why do we always depend on Tua to have a great game? That was the narrative, right? When Tua don't play or when Tua have a bad game, this team trash.
They used to tell us, Tone, Tua has to play perfect for us to win.
Perfect, yeah.
Tua ain't playing perfect now, and
he hasn't had 200 yards in 4 straight games.
And the Dolphins have won 5 out of 6. Funny how that works.
But listen, man, we're gonna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Since Lou Jess, y'all ain't got nothing else. Lou, you know what to do, man. Get us up out of here, man.
Hey, man, this has been the Wednesday film breakdown edition of the Blitz Pickup. For Jess, for Tone, for myself, y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Blitz Pickup. We'll see y'all Friday for game preview, score predictions of the Pittsburgh Steelers Miami Dolphin matchup that we will be calling on Monday night. Until Friday night, y'all know what it is. The revolver goes to the offensive line tonight. Bang, 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 bang. 5 bangs for the offensive line. We out. See y'all Friday.
Yep. And CCR, you all right. Remember they used to say that? He was running for his life. But, we'll see y'all Friday. I'll let y'all.